Hey guys, it's StarrySky and welcome to my Mental DPS Terror Loadout video. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you the PowerPoints so you know how to spec to get the Terror Loadout itself, and then simply the rotation behind it. Now it's not a difficult rotation, but nonetheless I will show you anyway. So let's go straight to the PowerPoints and show you how I've spec'd it. Now first of all, we want to go to the telekinesis tree, and we want to put PowerPoints in telekinesis, telekinetic push, and telekinetic bolt. Then we want to go to the illusion tree, and we want to get terror tendrils, invisibility, menace, grandeur, horrific visage, phantom flames, terrorize, mass terror, and psychic shock. And then the iconics, we want to get weapons expert and tactical genius. Now after you've got all those skills, you'll be left with one PowerPoint left over. Now this can be put in anywhere you feel more comfortable with. I simply like to put it in the extra HP because I always like to have that a little bit of survivability. But if you feel like it though, you're always welcome to go put it maybe in Bolt Barrage if you want to do some lower level alerts or duos. Then you can run a supercharge just to use every now and again. Okay, now to the loadout itself. Okay, so the loadout for the Terror one, since this is Terror Loadout, it runs all on Terror power interaction. We have Menace, Mass Terror, Phantom Flames, Psychic Shock, TK Bolt, or Telekinetic Bolt, and Terrorize. Now, with Menace, enemies will take additional damage from Terrified, and our primary skill for the power interaction is Menace. Now this inflicts terrors to make enemies vulnerable to terrified power interactions. So with this, what we want to do is we want to use Mass Terror, and then we clip it with Menace. Now instead of doing a weapon combo with it, since we would have clipped Mass Terror with Menace, if we use a power straight afterwards, we will get a double tick from the power interaction, or I should say the might tick from Menace itself. So literally be Mass Terror, clipped Menace, straight into Phantom Flames. And then we do a weapon combo, Psychic Shock, another weapon combo, and then TK Bolt for a big AoE damage. And then when there's ads or bosses that 35% HP or not below, we use Terrorize to finish them off. So we have our AoE damage over time, clipped with another power interaction damage, which will give us a might ticks from using powers and our weapon combos. Phantom Flames will do give additional damage from the Terrified power interaction, plus it will put up to 4 dots on for the AoE. Psychic Shock will do additional damage on anything that's terrified, plus it has an electrified power interaction. And then pretty much TK Bolts in our loadout for the 6% damage modifier and also the big AoE damage it does. Now when this thing crits, it can crit on multiple targets for 2,000, 3,000, even over 4,000 it can hit multiple targets for. Plus, if I'll show that in a minute. And then we have Terrorize, obviously for our finisher. But then, as I was saying, no, for our 60% damage modifier, if we use the mod, it's enduring damage. Now, the reason why I say this for is because this mod will give us a 60% damage modifier for 20 seconds after we have used a skill that gives us the 60% damage modifier. And this one could go in our hands. So So once we've gone through the rotation and we've used telekinetic bolts, that will permanently give all the rest of our skills the 60% damage modifier, thanks to the Endure and Damage white mod for the hands. And since we'll be using telekinetic bolt as part of a regular rotation, that will permanently give all our skills a 60% damage modifier. And you can imagine the numbers it can hit. So that's the PowerPoints and the loadouts. Now the best weapons for Mental or this loadout is rifle. So you tap the range and then clip it with a power. Hand blasters, solar flare, hold tap and then clip it. Or the dual wield, which you can do the hold range attack and clip it with a power as well. Now I personally I prefer the rifle because it's just simple AoE. So now to the rotation, and the rotation is nice and simple for the Terror Loadout. What we're going to do is we're going to use Mass Terror clipped with Menace, straight into Phantom Flames, weapon combo clipped with Psychic Shock, another weapon combo clipped with telekinetic bolts, and then we want to repeat. We would only try to use Terrorize when we see a ad or a boss at 35% HP or below, so we can get the big hits off and kill it quicker. Okay, so now into the rotation. Stitching. Mass Terror, clip to Menace, straight into Phantom Flames, weapon combo, Psychic Shock, weapon combo, telekinetic bolt, weapon combo, if I had the power, I'll pop a soda. Phantom Flames, weapon combo, Psychic Shock, another weapon combo, into telekinetic bolt. And we pretty much just keep repeating that. That's all there is to this rotation. It's nice, simple, and does a nice amount of damage. But as you can see, the only downside to it though is that telekinetic bolt can be interrupted. But other than that though, it does do a lot of AoE damage thanks to the Terrified power interaction. Phantom Flames and Psychic Shock get from the terrifying thing that they can hit quite hard, and plus Phantom Flames, Menace and Mass Terror are your damage over time as well. So you've got damage over time and a lot of instant damage. So as usual guys, thanks for the subs and the views, I appreciate it greatly. If there's any questions or any tips you'd like to offer for people to read in the comment section, please feel free. Or if there's anything you'd like to ask me, always welcome to send me a private message and I will reply to you. So thanks for watching guys, and until next time.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's light!